Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm gonna show you a few ways that I glow up for spring and summer season. These are absolutely crucial. They've really changed the game for me and they just overall make me feel more confident going into the hot season. So first, we're gonna start off with the most important one, which I feel like for me has been the most game-changing thing ever, and that is laser hair removal. As you guys know, I did do professional laser treatments. I did about 30 treatments, and by the way, when I went in, they told me I was gonna need 5 or 6. I guess that's what they tell most people. Anyways, I was in and out of that place for what felt like almost an eternity. It got rid of a good amount of my body hair. However, I still grow hair on my armpits, some parts of my arms, legs, and my face. And I don't know if that's hormonal or whatever, but it is what it is. So I went from the transition of going to a professional laser place to doing IPL light treatments at home. Maybe some of you guys saw my video from about a year ago, kind of how I started my journey with the Kenzie light treatment, and I was using that for a while, but now I've made the transition to the Ulike Air10 IPL treatment. So before I get into this device, IPL, if you don't know, is basically like the next generation of hair removal. So basically for a one-time cost, you can use it obviously as many times as you can and from the comfort of your own home. IPL is a clinically approved hair removal method that targets the melanin inside of your hair follicles, and it's super powerful, but it's also very safe. So ultimately, the reason why I decided to switch over from the Kenzie to the Ulike Air10 is because over time, I feel like I wasn't getting the results that I was in the beginning when I started using it, and I feel like the results kind of started fading out. I'm someone who grows really thick hair, so I need the best of the best as something that's going to really help me keep up with my body hair. So to start off, one of the benefits that I absolutely love about this machine that you can really see a difference from the Kenzie specifically to this is the ice cooling effect that this one has. This lowers the contact temperature to 65 degrees Fahrenheit, so you really cannot feel this on your skin. It really helps, especially in sensitive areas. I know that's a concern for a lot of people. Obviously, if you're going to be using this all over your body, you cannot feel this when you use it. It almost feels more cooling than hot. It's also going to reduce the risk of irritation and burning as well. So that was definitely huge for me. It made it more of like a comfortable experience. From the first time that I used this, I was like, yeah, that is a notable difference. Another reason is the speed of results that I saw with this. Within just 2 weeks of using it, I could tell a huge difference in the color of like my hair follicles. I kind of have like a darker shadow naturally from the hair on my armpit, and they definitely look much lighter, which I'm so happy about. And that is due to the dual light effect that this has. This model is actually 65% stronger than the previous Ulike models, and it's definitely stronger than the Kenzie, let me tell you that much. It also has like an enhanced flash speed, so you can do your whole body in like 10 minutes, which is so fast. And lastly, which I think is the coolest, it has an SHR mode. And again, I think this is what made a huge difference in the appearance of the hair follicles of my armpits, because it has such a strong light. And it says this delivers 4 consecutive flashes per shot with a powerful 26J energy output. Basically, this thing is super strong. It literally feels like I have a professional device at home. So I do want to touch on that IPL is going to be different for everyone. It's basically directly coordinated to the melanin in the skin and the hair ratio. It's going to be less effective for lighter hair colors and potentially unsafe for darker skin tones. So the way that I use this is by giving myself a nice fresh shave. You're going to want to freshly shave any area that you're going to be treating with the IPL device. You can go ahead and turn it on like so, and you just press the button right here to select what mode you want. You're going to want to place the device flat against the skin. And just like that. This is how they kind of recommend starting the treatment. If you want to screenshot this calendar, I find it really helpful. It's also FDA cleared. I would not recommend anything to you guys that I have not used and that I really approve of. This is going to be a long lasting solution, and it is nearly painless. And what better way to prepare for summer if you start now, just reducing the amount of hair that you have to shave and the red bumps. And this is, I feel like, the best solution for that. If you guys want to look at Amazon and do your research, they have so many amazing reviews on there, and the company has over 10 years of IPL research backed behind this. And just trust your girl as someone who used to be the most hairy girl you will ever meet. It is so much better than waxing and shaving and just all the headache that comes with that. This is going to be a lifesaver. If you guys try out this device or have any experience with IPL, I would love to hear your thoughts down below. I would love to know about your own personal hair removal journey. Have you tried one? Are you interested in trying one? And I can also let you guys know a 1-month update. If you guys are interested in that, I can do a follow-up video. Just let me know. All right, let's move on to number 2. I feel like I've talked about this so many times in my videos, but this is something that has made me level up so much, and that is hydration. I know you hear this a million times, drink water, drink water, drink water. It is not about drinking water anymore, okay? There's more steps to it that I'm gonna go over right now. Not only are you gonna be wanting to drink at least 2 liters to a gallon of water, you obviously want to check your water for any heavy metals, and you wanna do your research on what kind of water you're drinking. If you're drinking from plastic bottles, which I definitely was guilty of, there are microplastics in those water that you're drinking that could eventually affect your brain. So do your due diligence about the quality of water that you are intaking. So now, assuming that you have clean water and you know how much to drink of it, we are going to take it to the next step, which is electrolytes. Now, this is what I'm gonna have you do. I'm gonna have you buy Baja Gold Salt. It is talked about by so many health experts now that putting a few drops of salt underneath your tongue, on your tongue before you drink water will help the water absorb faster into your cells. If you're drinking a lot of water and you're peeing frequently, the water is not absorbing as well as it should be, okay? So you want those electrolytes that salt naturally gives to help you become more hydrated. Now, the best supplement for electrolyte that I have found on the market personally is Element. I have no affiliation to them. I just absolutely love them. They have sodium, potassium, magnesium, all the things that your body needs to stay hydrated. Now, why is this so important? Hydration comes with good skin, it comes with energy, it comes with mood, it puts you in a better space mentally, and it just makes you overall a better person. And what better way to come into the spring and summer than being hydrated and having good skin, and just, you know, life is already hard. Why make it harder and be dehydrated, you know? Now, I'm not gonna tell you to stop drinking coffee because I still absolutely do drink coffee. However, I try not to drink coffee on an empty stomach, number one, and I try to drink matcha or supplement my coffee for matcha as much as I can. It is freaking delicious. It also gives you more of like a smooth high, which is nice. The third and final thing that has absolutely got me so much more snatched for summer is going to be doing the sauna and doing hot Pilates. Now, if you don't have access to a sauna, that's fine. Get yourself a sauna blanket or a sauna suit on Amazon and go on that treadmill or just go for a walk around your neighborhood and just sweat it out. It is so healthy for you to sweat out the toxins that are in your body. It also will make you feel so much more snatched when you wake up and get rid of some of that inflammation and water retention that is so easy to build up, especially when you're a woman and you're around that time of the month, or you're ovulating, or if you're in your menstruation phase. It is just never ending water retention around here. So it really helps me. And to take a step further, the number one thing that I think I'll even make another video about that has helped me so much has been hot Pilates. There is something about doing a workout in a 90 degree, 100 degree, I don't know how hot it is in that room. You are sweating out every single piece of sweat left in your body. Not literally, but you know what I mean. You leave that workout, the endorphins are flowing. You not only are exercising, which is so amazing, but again, you are helping getting rid of those toxins in the body. Do your research on how good sweating is for you, and you will want to sweat more. Trust me. I feel like I can go on and on with this list. Maybe I could do a part 2 for this video, but genuinely, laser hair removal, staying hydrated, and sweating / working out, taking care of my body. Again, that also goes with eating an anti-inflammatory diet. That's a whole nother point, but we can get to that later. Those 3 / 4 things have helped me be in such a better place going into these seasons, and I'm so happy about it because, you know, it's all about feeling your best, looking your best. Let me know if you guys tried these tips down below, or if you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.